Good morning. Dear Rector of University of Porto, member of City Council, Professor João Barros, as coordinator of the Center for Competence for Future Cities, Dean of Faculty of Engineering of Porto University, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to me to participate in this opening session that brings to Porto and our region of north of Portugal this second conference about the subject of future cities. This project, as we know, was launched in a good moment and a good opportunity by the University of Porto through the Center of Competence for Future Cities. And after a short time period, it's already possible to present these first and interesting positive results. Nowadays, and more than ever, we have to focus our goals on competitiveness of cities, which may offer to their citizens a good quality of life and a good quality of public facilities. The future cities should be intelligent and urban space that provides sustainability, urban scale sensing, safety and privacy to their residents, tourists and or investors. But it's important, and its importance goes further. This initiative allows an interdisciplinary research in urban technologies, as well as strengthening knowledge transfer activities in close cooperation with local and global industrial partners. The importance of promoting and moving the city of Porto into a urban scale living lab is justified by contributing to promote partnerships not only with research centers but also with them and private companies. If we intend to promote and moving our region and our city to a competitiveness challenge, we must invest more and more in the transfer of knowledge between research and private and productive sector. This approach is now and is already identified in the Smart Specialization Strategy, a new innovation policy concept designed to promote the efficient and effective use of public investment and especially public investment in research. This exercise is based on the assumption that competitiveness of regions lays on gathering a critical mass of resources and assets, as well as determining how to integrate them towards innovation, finding a distinctive global market position. We had to identify the possible domains where our region can have a competitive stance. The north of Portugal and the CCDR as the regional authority is now concluding this planning document with relevant actors of the northern region of Portugal. We have already worked with companies, scientific teams, public institutes, universities, from private and public sector for a long period and during a very interesting discussion. Today, we may already disclose that the Smart Specialization Strategy of the North Region is close to the territorial realities of innovation, R&D, and internationalization in a way that reinforces and enhances and does not stifle of ignoring them. At this stage, and in convergence with subjects linked to the future seats, we have already recognized that we should highlight the valorization of intensive results in the territory like culture or touristic resources, taking advantage of scientific and technological skills particularly in the areas such as management, marketing, and ICT. The North region should also capitalize the development of clusters associated with broad-spectrum technologies, key enabling technologies, and in particular with advanced manufacturing systems, nanotech, and ICT, combining the existence of distinctive scientific and productive capabilities with the presence of advanced users, strengthening the existing business structure in the case of production technologies and ICT, or promoting the creation of new companies, particularly in the area of nanotech and new materials. We should also focus on exploiting international trends of nearshoring business and knowledge process outsourcing service to valorize and promote the adaptation of human capital. This provides the opportunity to retain talents as well as to convert human capital whose competencies are not adequate to the prospective demand. Ladies and gentlemen, the smart specialization strategy is particularly essential and significant for framing the funding opportunities for the next period 2014-2020. It is clear that we should take these funds as a special opportunity to turn and to moving the North region into a competitive and fluent region, since medium or long-term growth is only possible when we don't have more dependence of structural funds from European Union. And we trust on the future CISTIS project to contribute on helping our region to leave this condition as a conventional region and to take the next step on approaching the European averages. We want to give up the goal of being competitive, and we pretend to embrace innovative and experienced projects to launch in the North region in international spotlight. And this challenge is an imperative to companies, and it is an imperative to scientific competence and scientific research system. And this is a challenge for large companies, for medium and small enterprises, for startups, for everybody, for spin-offs, and for everybody as private or public sector. In this context, the CCDR is available to guide all of the possible promoters to better understand how and all the operation programs of 2014-2020 may be moving. For instance, the service and products that may be created from future CHIDS project can be eligible in the different rules of cohesion policy, in the instrument connecting European facility, or in programs like Horizon 2020, the EU Framework Programme for Research and Innovation, and COSME, the EU Programme for the Competitiveness of Small and Medium Companies. The CCDR will host in the next 3rd of February an informal and info day about the opportunities of the Horizon 2020 for ICT. All of you are invited to participate. Thank you very much.